thing's just uncomfortable, terribly uncomfortable. Hook up, you don't want commitment.
Dating is dead.
Hooking up is here to stay. In December 2009, New York Times op-ed columnist Charles M. Blow published The Demise of Dating. In the piece, he discusses how, quote, hooking up has replaced traditional dating as the norm, citing a report released last spring by Child Trends, which states dating among 12th grade students has declined steadily since 2001. Interesting. But why is this happening?
The demise of dating. Instead, high school and college students are, quote unquote, hooking up. Joining us is Kathleen Bogle, author of Hooking Up, Sex, Dating, and Relationships on Campus. Why is this happening that they're not dating, they're just kind of maybe randomly kissing someone and not leading to any dates?
Yeah, so many things happen and kind of converged at one time that you have, people getting married much later. That's a big issue. People used to use their high school and college years to figure out who they were going to end up with and almost do some sort of spouse shopping. And now people aren't getting married till later and later. So it makes high school and college this time where relationships can be really, really casual.
All right. So what do students at Stony Brook have to say about casual relationships? I interviewed a few to find out.
Any interactions you have at this age and in this environment, any interactions you have with the opposite sex should be on like a hooking up basis, due to the fact that, you're going to be at parties, well, I mean, not on campus, but you're going to be at, you're going to be going to parties, you're going to be meeting new people all the time, and it's hard to really stick with one person.
Not sure.
I think that dating is not dead because I actually just got asked out on a date last night. So I mean,
Really?
yeah.
That's nice.
But I think in college campuses, it's more often than not people instead hook up instead of date.
No comment.
My opinion is always dating, man. The sex is always better in a relationship. It's more comfortable. Like, you don't have to work as hard.
Maybe it's kind of the same thing though. Like maybe it's just people giving something a new term, or like just the rules have changed and now it's still dating, but now it's by our rules.
Lucas might be right. Not such a bad prospect. So the question remains, is dating really dated? And what about after college?
What's amazing is I interviewed people that were in the young alumni category, aged 23 to 30, and people that hooked up all through high school and college went back to more traditional dating after. And it was amazing because they would say, yeah, I hooked up in college, I partied, I drank, and then they would switch to really traditional dating.
Parents right now going
So much for the funeral. This is Kwame Opam, Stony Brook.